All right, time for part two. I want to give y'all a little advice. If you want to see or want to hear what these things sound like when I'm moving around, you might want to put a set of earplugs in, or earphones in, unless you got a nice a nice set of speakers to go to your computer, because this phone and stuff just don't do it justice. I mean, it will once you put some earphones on. But anyway, here goes part two. I still got to find a couple little tools, and then we're out there on it. Hang on, man. Here we go. All right, so here's our destructions, right? I always call them destructions because that's what ain't right. Step one, we're going to do some work with this pressure valve, right? Right here. This one, lockup valve, we don't have to touch. But we got, do some grinding, replace the spring. But this is what this kit does, right? Give you time to check it out. See? So step one is taking care of that pressure valve. Step two is finding out which TV boost valve you got. Step three is going to be messing with the second gear accumulator. Let's flip her over. Step two is going to be taking care of the actuator. I think, let's see. There you go. 2, 3, maybe. I can't remember. I read it. But we got some grinding to do on this. This one right here. Right? This thing. Well, no. That thing. And replacing some springs. Step three is going to be getting into the throttle body and the forward accumulator, but it's all pretty darn simple, right? Step four is going to be drilling holes in the separator plate so we got the proper flow. If I remember right, this is one with the out of the car, this is one in the car. So, and I'm really concerned about, and that's about it. So I'm kind of concerned about all the ball bearings and stuff, the check balls falling out of that thing. Not concerned about them falling out. I know where they go. Losing one or two of them, that might be a pain in the butt. We also, with this kit, did not get, this might be a no-no, but I don't have time to go buy the stuff. We did not get in that kit the separator plate gaskets, but we'll just see how it turns out. You can reuse them. It's not recommended. This little truck, I don't know. We'll just see. If I tear one now, then we're into another week of waiting around to get that stuff. So, there you go. That's the plan. I'm going to do this one step at a time. There's a video out there on YouTube Transgo put out about putting this in, and they're taking it all apart at one time. But I'm thinking best thing to do right off the bat, man, drop the oil pan, drain it all out, hit that pressure valve, then go over to the side, hit the actuator, get that done, then drop that valve body assembly and attack it from that angle. I'd feel more comfortable with that than having a crap ton of parts sitting around. So we can just take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in, and then deal with that valve body, right? So here we go, man. Hang on. Guys, we out here under this thing. Got the pan off. First thing we need to do, if I can get you in there, I had you here a while ago. That pressure relief valve right there has got to come out. I don't know if I got a set of snap ring pliers that'll fit that thing. I'm trying to get you there. Anyway, let me see if I can get that thing out, and then we'll go on from there. All right, guys, we got our pressure valve out. All we have to do to this thing is already done it. Just grind this down flat right in this area right here, and get rid of the old spring, put the new green spring in, and then put it all back in there. And that's got the pressure relief valve fixed, supposedly. Oh yeah. And we had to take the cross member out from under the transmission, lower the whole transmission down to get the servo out. We'll show you the servo in just a minute. That was interesting. Let us put this pressure valve back in here, and then we'll hit this servo. Hang on. All right, guys, we finally got our pressure relief valve in there. I'm telling you, that was not as easy as it sounds and looks. We got a plate ground here, like they want you to do it in the instructions here. We're fixing to reassemble this servo. We got to add a spring to this spring to stiffen it up, and then we got to add this little gold ring in here. Hang on a minute, we got to go over to the device and start this assembly process. All right, so it says we got to do this. We got to do this. That blue spring is the one they're adding. Then we got to take our little piece here. All right. Let's see if we can get her in there. Now our snap ring. Hopefully. I hate messing with these things. Looks like we're in there. Now, our shaft. We hope, oh, come on, you. We're off just a hair. Well, let's see if we can do this without having to do a bunch of pushing and prodding. I don't know. Give me a second. All right, we just got to get our snap ring back in there. All right. Now we go back over here and finish our assembly process. All right, let's finish assembling this bad boy. All right, one. Then we have to add our shim. I guess that beefs it up a little bit more. Then we add our next one. This should be fun getting in that cover. Let's see. And, oh my goodness. Now I see why that's in there. Well, that's a sandwich mess, ain't it? All right. Servo back together. Right there. We broke our O-ring. I'm gonna see if I got another one. And this thing's not easy to put back in there or take out because it keeps hitting up against the side of the truck. So that might be another fun one. But we'll let you be able to see taking the valve body and all that stuff off. This setting up there on the side of the transmission, you can't see it. We've done our, what was it they called that? Our second accumulator here. All we had to do to that thing was we had to add this plate. All right, nope, like so. Then we had to put the blue spring, and it was sitting in there like that, but they're saying put it like this. And then we add our new red spring, or orange spring they call it. And now that thing's ready to go back in. So this can't go back in. We do the valve body. That's tomorrow. Well, guys, next day, didn't get the servo put back in there. I couldn't find the O-ring. Just got back from the parts place buying that fluid and all that kind of stuff. So let's crawl back up on here under this thing. Commence to getting this valve body off. See if we can't get this thing back together today. Like I said, probably gonna be a 3-parter because I'm gonna run out of space here to upload. All right, hang on. Let's get out here under this thing. All right, guys. I've seen some stuff under here I'm not exactly happy about. Don't know if you can see. There's a little pressure valve. I'm having trouble seeing the camera, but there's a little pressure valve right here. No, you're good with it. Then we've got our little round piece here that's supposed to hold electrics on this thing, but there's no electronic stuff or no wires hooked up to the transmission. So we're gonna put this kit in anyway. Why do you keep doing that for? There, we put it right there, man. That little thing right there. Then this, there's supposed to be an electrical stuff come down and hook to this, so I don't know. That thing's leaking. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this kit up and see if it helps anything. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's get at it. Now, all right, guys, valve body out. As I said, probably a 3-parter. Running out of time. Like I said many times before, 15 to 18 minutes, man. I can't upload more than that right now till I get my GoPro and stuff going. So this is the end of part 2. Part 3 is going to start with reprogramming this valve body and trying to remember where all these check balls go. Wish us luck. Exactly. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Should put up another one later on tonight or tomorrow. Hang on, guys. Hope everybody's watching, maybe learning something, or learning what not to do. We'll see you on the next one.